Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTrack. This is Raj here. I took one look at the index futures before starting this recording at 7:20 a.m. and it looks pretty bad. All index futures are red. Meanwhile, Amazon is likely to trim its headcount following Twitter and other tech majors like Microsoft. UK is battling severe inflation and the PM out there has raised taxes and cut spending. I think that is the right thing to do. Credit Suisse, which itself is in a dubious condition, has downgraded Norwegian cruise lines, saying better values can be found elsewhere. And the overall undertone right now is the fear of a recession. The stock market has mood swings like crazy, and the job of the Fed is very difficult. Just 2 months ago, inflation seemed entrenched, and right now the fear of recession is in everyone's mind. So it's really a crazy market or schizophrenic market. Things can change from time to time. I still have the Verve stock in my portfolio. I sold DNA yesterday and made a marginal profit. I have good profit on Verge, but I decided to keep it in my portfolio for a little more while, and I hope I don't have to regret it looking at the way index futures are performing. And now to some housekeeping announcement. Today is the last morning show until I return on the 29th, and I'll resume the morning show starting 30th, if that's a working day. The daily topical videos will release as per schedule at 10 a.m. Yesterday I showed you the list. So there is programming available all the way, I think, until 25th of November. And for the remaining days, I'll try to do something and something meaningful and upload it for you guys. I'll also be responding to comments while I'm on vacation, so please go ahead and comment on all those videos. I will be in transit for a while, but then when I'm on terra firma, I would start looking at the comments and I'll respond to you. So there may be a slight delay in my response to your comments, but I respond to every comment, so looking forward to your comments. I'm also thinking of posting some vacation pictures in the community tab, so just check the community tab on a regular basis if you're interested. That said, let us take a closer look at the pre-market price action. Well, friends, here we are in our TradingView platform looking at the Nasdaq futures. Nasdaq futures are down 0.51% as we start the day. It's around 7:37 a.m. this morning. And the chart has got all candles which are 1 day duration each. So today's candle is this red candle out here for 17th of November. We started at a higher level and we dropped below yesterday's trading range. And right now our support at 11,665 is holding us at this point of time. Not sure if we are going to break down below that. MACD is bullish and the momentum is above average, but it's a bit subdued right now. And the negative 0.54 pre-market casts a bit of a gloom on the proceedings. If you look at the indicators, US oil is down 1.76%. So one more support has been converted from 86.33 from support to resistance. And also we are below all the four simple moving averages, which is a good sign for us because as we keep on going below the moving averages, the chart becomes weak, and we want the US oil to become weaker so that we are able to have a lesser impact on the inflation. Now I'm going to convert this diagonal line of support into a diagonal line of resistance. We are firmly below that. MACD is bearish and the momentum is also below average, so more negatives in store. QQQ is down 1.36% as of yesterday, and today it's down another 0.74%. Therefore, our support, which was at 286.35, is now immediate resistance for us. And the next support for us is this diagonal line of resistance from the previous bear channel that we momentarily broke out of. So I'm still retaining it as red, but please assume that this is going to be a support. It ideally should be green, but I don't think we are out of the bear market as yet. So if we bounce off this line of support out here, then I'll mark it green. That said, let us look at the MACD, which is bullish, and momentum is dropping sharply, but it's pretty high. Pre-market, we are down minus 0.78. That indicates a bearish overtone, and so the opening might be red. S&P 500 was down 0.76% yesterday, and today pre-market it's down another 0.76%. And we are still within this huge bear channel, and we have this bear rally support out here, which is this diagonal green line that we see. So that's going to be our next level of support. MACD is bullish. Momentum is also pretty strong, but it's dropping sharply. This again foretells a bearish open. IWM Russell Index was down 1.76% yesterday. It's down another 1% this morning. And we had a support at 183.72, which has now become a resistance for us. And right now our support is the immediate support is the 10-day simple moving average, which is this thick yellow line, which is sitting at 181.75. Right now pre-market we're at 182.34. MACD is bullish, but momentum is dropping sharply. Momentum is still high. So at this point of time, it seems to me that we are going to have a red opening, but because momentum is above 50, I think that anything could happen after the market opens. Dow Jones was down 0.04% yesterday, but today it's down minus 0.71%. We still have support from this diagonal line of support, which was the diagonal line of resistance of a previous bear channel. And now let's look at VIX, which is up 2.32% this morning. Surging VIX means that we are going to have falling indices, so this is negative for our charts. US dollar index is up around 0.39%, which is still negotiating this resistance that's at 13,100. Right now pre-market we are at 13,093. So this is our immediate resistance. After that we have another resistance at 13,122.21. MACD is bearish. Momentum is just picking up, but it's very weak. So I hope that US dollar stays low. That will be good for the indices. Now let's look at the index movers. Major tech companies like Microsoft are down again, minus 0.81% pre-market. Apple is down 1.01% pre-market. Amazon is down 0.90 pre-market. Google is down 0.95 pre-market. So it doesn't seem like any of these index movers are going to support the index today. That said, let us look at commodities. Wheat is up 1.14%. Not happy with that. Copper is down 0.83. I'm happy with the fact that it has fallen down below the 10-day simple moving average, which is at 3.743. Right now we are at 3.742. So we are potentially trying to break the cup and handle hypothesis. I'm really happy about that. Let's look at genomics, and I'm going to sort out the genomics so that we have the biggest gainers on the top. So no one was a gainer yesterday. It was overall negative. IDNA was the least loser with minus 1.70%. And DNA was the biggest loser at 13.11% drop. I sold DNA yesterday and booked a profit of 1.5%. At one point of time, I had profit of around 11%, but I did not take it. Again, the story of greed. If I didn't have the greed, I would have made 14% and I could have bought back DNA right now. But anyway, I'm waiting for DNA to hit the lower circuits, and I'm sure it's going to go all the way down to 2.12. I'll hope to buy around there and ride the way back up again. Basically, DNA is a pretty good company, but there are a few issues that I've spoken about in my previous video. If you're not seen that, please have a look at why I'm concerned about DNA. So check that out. And we have Invitae, which was the next worst performer, followed by Caribou Bioscience and Bluebird. With Bluebird, I'm just a bit concerned that Bluebird is dropping sharply, and they have not spoken much except that they have got some senior management talent which is going to look at commercializing Zynteglo. So the aura has kind of worn off. Pre-market, we are up 0.14% this morning, and we did have a cup and handle pattern forming out here. I'm just going to draw this out here for you guys. That is the arc. So if I look at the arc out here, so this was the cup, and we've had the handle coming up. I don't want the handle to fall below this horizontal line of support, which forms the neckline of the cup. And if that happens, then I'll project a target for you guys later. But right now, let us validate whether this is a true cup and handle. That said, Editas was down 6.13% yesterday. And again, pre-market it's down 8.57%, not looking good. Teladoc was down 4.90%, pre-market down 0.42%, Verve was down 4.87%, no pre-market trades. Intellia was down 4.50%, down 1.03% again pre-market. Bionano down 4.27% yesterday and down 2.23% pre-market today. ArcG down 3.86%. CRISPR Therapeutics down 3.69%. SQZ Biotech down 3.26%. IMTX down 2.83%. Beam down 2.83%. Illumina down 2.81%. PSCB down 2.14%, and also down 1% pre-market. So I think after having met our cup and handle target, it's coming down. It's got support at 10.37, so I hope it bounces back on the support. That said, let us look at Allogene, down 2.12% and no trades pre-market. IDNA was down 1.70% yesterday, no trades pre-market. So friends, overall, the down market, I'm glad that I'm going to be busy packing up today and I won't be looking at the market too much. And I advise you also not to spend too much time on your portfolio, because at time like this, we do get depressed and we decide to take losses and we sell, only to find that the next day things have gone up again. So I hope you don't make that mistake again. All of this is personal opinion, not financial advice. That said, friends, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to get ready for my vacation. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now. Take care.